It's a funny thing, St. Patrick's Day. It has kind of evolved over time. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. He was, we think, born possibly to a Roman family in Wales or Scotland, and he was captured and brought to Ireland in slavery, actually. He experienced horrific conditions, really. Now, the story we heard growing up was that he was able to go back to his quite wealthy family, and he had dreams of the Irish people who were crying and, begging him to come back and save their souls, because, of course, they would have been, Celtic pagans a lot of the time. And so he did return to Ireland, having studied to become a priest. And, started really the conversion of the Irish into Christianity. He clashed apparently with Leara, who was the High King of Ireland, and the legend is that Patrick went and met with him and managed to convert him by using the shamrock. And so he used the three leaves on the plant to show that the Blessed Trinity, of course, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, but it was all one. And so that symbol, the shamrock, has been associated with him. He's also given credit for driving snakes out of Ireland, which people now say is just a symbol that it was the pagans. He drove out paganism, not actual snakes. Although we don't really have a lot of snakes in Ireland, it has to be admitted. He died in the year 461. 17th of March is actually the feast day of his death. The St. Patrick's Day parade started in New York in 1762 with Irish members of the British Army who were stationed, because of course this is pre-revolution, and it was, an opportunity for them at the time to kind of commiserate and memorialize their homeland. And then in the 19th century, the parade morphed into this bid by fraternal societies like the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick to demonstrate that Irish people could be good American citizens. You had, parades of men who were policemen and in the army and the navy and sanitation marching up Fifth Avenue. It was a demonstration of their voting power, too, as an immigrant group, but also as it showed their willingness to serve and to be part of the fabric of American political and city life. And then that, of course, morphed in the early 20th century between vaudeville and kind of sentimentality around Irish music and Irish culture. And so it became, I think, very nostalgic for Irish Americans to march in the parade. It was a great way of connecting for those who had never visited Ireland but knew they were of Irish heritage. On St. Patrick's Day, everybody is Irish.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.